All right, here we are back in Nassau. I was just here and did a top 10 video, but today I'm showing you one of the best things to do when you're in Nassau. We got a special excursion today with Bay West Adventures. I tell you one thing, you're gonna love this tour. It's one of my top 10 in Nassau things to do, and they do whatever you want. They will cater to whatever you want on this tour. If you wanna do beaches like I'm standing on right now, you could swim with the turtles, the pigs you could even swim with on this tour, and also snorkel with thousands of fish. Don't miss this video, because you're gonna love it. Make sure you're watching all our Nassau videos, and if you're looking for tours in Nassau, check out our Viator page. It's got every tour you can imagine, and they're highly rated by the channel. I'm literally on a private beach. No one is on here. My other kids are out swimming with the turtles and the stingrays. Welcome to Nassau. You can see we're here. Right here's the lighthouse. That's the Atlantis, and that's where we're parking. Let's go. You gotta come up on the top deck when you're coming into Nassau. I think it's one of the best ports to sail in. Short little update. It looks like this is the Royal Caribbean island that they're building. You can see, I see some pools, looks like they're putting in. And you can see how close it is to the Atlantis. I don't know how you can get over here. I'm guessing it'll be some kind of shuttle, I hope. All right, we're heading to our tour. We're doing a tour, it's called Bay West Adventures. And this tour, we are doing a day in the water. That's what we're all about. We're gonna show you the meeting point. It's at Senior Frogs, and we're gonna get out on that water and have a fantastic, beautiful day. Just follow the path. Out to the Nassau, downtown Nassau, this way. Make sure you're walking through the new port right here. They got all kinds of drinks. I don't remember this place, called No Dramas in the Bahamas. Hey! Don't you just love the colors here? Everything is just so beautiful. Blues, oranges, yellows. All right, when you book a tour here in Nassau, when you see the Senior Frogs, that's where a lot of these tours on the day on the water pick you up, right here. There's a little ramp that goes right down to the water, and that's where you meet. All right, this is the best market to come to if you want to get drinks before your tour. That looks good. All right, we're on the boat. And in case you're wondering, we booked a 26-foot boat. I think it can accommodate like 10 people. We got 8 and it was very comfortable. It's the same price whether you have 4 people or 10 people. You will also notice if you're coming in on a cruise ship or maybe you're just staying on the island, you will get some great photo opportunities as you sail past the cruise ships in port. Also, Bay West Adventures provides water, but if you want to bring your own alcohol, beer, whatever, stop at that market I showed you earlier and pick up your drinks and just put them in the cooler when you get on the boat. All right, usually when you come on one of these water tours for the day, they're gonna drive through the Atlantis. This is an outstanding property, as you'll see as we're going through in this part of the video. So peaceful. Now, the Atlantis is also a great place to spend a day. You can get access to a day pass. You can actually book them on a ship or go to my Viator page. I think I have a link in there. But you can spend a day here. I just think it's a little bit pricey. Over my budget. But I guess I shouldn't say that. I did charter a boat here for the day. That can be a little pricey, but you got to figure out how many people you're putting on the boat and do the math. And it comes out to actually a very reasonably priced tour. Beautiful piece of property. If you ever want along for the journey to visit, let us know if you live here. And also, you know, if you're taking a bus and you're doing like a downtown tour, most of them will stop at the Atlantis for you just to take a peek inside. It is a spectacular stop also if you're doing a downtown tour. There you go, that's Oprah Winfrey's house right there. You'll see all kinds of stars' homes through this place. One of these, I think it's this one's Michael Jordan's. Now that's enough of the Atlantis. We are now motoring over to our first snorkeling spot. We want to see what's under the water. We want to see some fish and snorkel and maybe see some coral. and then hopefully getting to Turtle Island and seeing some turtles. He's getting ready to draw the fish in there. This is exactly what you want to do in the Bahamas. There are tons of fish in this area. You can see by the boats, and I don't know if you can see that island way back in the background. That is the filming of Gilligan's Island. They developed that island apparently just to get the island right to take photos. The fish are literally jumping out of the water here. Dang. What is that big thing?
That's a snapper.
Is it?
Big snapper.
Yeah?
And then the big gray ones that you see from time to time.
Uh-huh.
They're Bermuda chub.
Oh. It is time for us to get to Green Cay. I want to swim with the turtles. I want to see these. We've been on many different tours of, you might see a turtle, but I'm telling you, this place is over the top. You will see many turtles. Finally, we have arrived at Turtle Island. Look how clear this water is. You can actually see the turtles swimming under the boat. Captain Rich is looking for a cluster of turtles before we get into the water. Just look at the beach that's here.
And these are green sea turtles. They can get up to 4 feet in length, and once they get big enough, they're gonna venture off. But the reason why there's so many of them in this area is because they were born right on that beach.
Are they green turtles or?
Green sea turtles. Yeah, this is home sweet home.
Home sweet home for the green turtles.
There's two right in the front of the boat. That one there is probably about almost 3 feet in length.
Dag.
I was wanting, see, these ones are smaller and they're not gonna be as friendly.
Okay.
Right? So when the turtles are born, right around the bend there, I'll show you guys.
Uh-huh.
It's a creek. And as soon as they're born, they all run to that creek area. And as they get bigger, they start to branch out. They start to spread out a little bit.
I want it to pop up again.
Do we have cows?
Coming. Guys, if you want, you can swim over to the beach.
I see like 4 of them right there.
Yeah, it's a little
Gosh, yeah, that's crazy.
patch of seaweed is you can stand there. Anywhere there and beyond, you can stand.
We are finally snorkeling and swimming with the turtles. They are everywhere. They will swim right up to you, look into your eyes. You can just hover over them. They don't bother you. It is a very safe tour. All they want is that green stuff on the rocks on the bottom of the ocean. Just look how graceful they are. I tell you one thing, green turtles in Nassau, I was very, very surprised. Now, always on these one-day tours, if you rent one of these boats, they usually have a beach stop. Some have bars. We chose the more private area. Check this place out. You don't want to miss the beaches in Nassau. And this is just when you're chilling with the family at the private beach. There's one way over there. That's our boat. That's our captain. This was Bay West Adventures, a tour not to miss. I'll put a link in the description for this tour because these guys gave us and did what we wanted. Anything you want to do, even if you want to fish. Fishing was a little bit extra, but again, they will accommodate whatever you want. Bay West Adventures. It's in my top 10 in Nassau of things to do. Is this privacy or what? We are the only one on this beach. I'm going to take a stroll up here because there's something around this corner that is fascinating to me. You know, we saw a lot of these green turtles. I don't know. Had to be 50, it seemed like. But up here, around this corner, is apparently where the baby turtles hang out. Oh, I can see it now. You can see this little tide pool here beyond this tree. That's where the little turtles hang out. And you can kind of see why. No predators or fish can come over this little rocky area. This is the little creek that the little guys hang out in. I don't know if we're gonna see any, but that's what you come to these little places for, to explore, along for the journey style. If you find this place though, You better have water shoes. There's a lot of rocks in it.
Where?
You're gonna be on YouTube, Captain.
Hey guys.
He said Captain Rich is what we needed to say. I said, well, we'll remember that.
Get everybody. And that's a wrap. What a beautiful day in the water. It's got to be on your list of things to do. Got to also check out all my videos in Nassau. I give you a complete tour of this new port area that is just fabulous. Thank you, Nassau Bahamas, for your hospitality. You know I'll be back for sure.